Why is understanding inflection important for word formation? Imagine trying to put together a puzzle without knowing how the pieces fit. That's what understanding inflection is like when it comes to words. It helps us see how words change and fit into sentences. When we look at words, they often have a core part called the root or base. Inflection adds small bits called affixes to this base to show different things like tense, number, or case. For example, the word dog can become dogs to show more than one dog. That little is an inflection that tells us about number. Inflection is different from making new words. When we add ed to walk to make walked, it shows past tense. That is an inflection because it keeps the word in the same category, which is a verb. But if we add to walk to make walker, that's a new word, a different kind of word called a derivation. Understanding these differences helps us see how language works and how words are built. Looking at how words change through inflection helps us break down words into their parts. We can find the root and see what affixes are added to fit grammatical rules. This is useful when studying how languages develop over time. For example, many languages have patterns for changing verbs or nouns. Recognizing these patterns helps us understand the structure of the language and how words relate to each other. Knowing about inflection also makes learning new words easier. When we see a word with an ending like s or ed, we instantly know what it means or how to use it. It helps us understand sentences better because we can tell if a word is talking about past actions or plural objects just by looking at its ending. In language history, studying inflection shows us how languages change. Some languages have more inflectional endings than others. Over time, some languages lose these endings, simplifying how words look. Others keep complex systems of inflections, which tell us a lot about their history and relationships with other languages. Distinguishing between inflection and derivation is important because it shows us how words grow and change. Inflection keeps the same core meaning but adapts the word for different grammatical roles. Derivation creates new words with new meanings and sometimes changes the word class. For example, adding ness to happy makes happiness, which is a noun. Understanding inflection is key to seeing how words are formed and how they function in sentences. It helps us decode language, see patterns, and appreciate how words evolve. Whether we are learning a new language or studying old texts, knowing how inflection works makes everything clearer. It's like having a map that shows us how words change shape but stay connected to their original meaning.